Welcome back, Devils fans, and it is going to be a long rest of the season. Just back after sitting in some horrible traffic in and around the Rock and then on 280 to get home and yell at this camera. Devils fall 6-3 to the Oilers, and this, to me, is now the new worst loss of the season. Yes, that is right. This is the worst loss of the season. So let's just do a quick little rundown of what this game consisted of. Basically, we come out flat. Edmonton jumps on us, gets a goal on the opening shift, 1-0 lead. A few minutes later, around 5-minute mark into the game, bang, another one, 2-0. 2-0 in the hole, 5 minutes into the game, and Lindy's seen enough. Akira gets the hook. I was a little surprised, but not too surprised, because at that point, one more would have probably been game over. So I guess to shake the team up, Akira gets the hook. Vitek comes in, and we get a goal late in the first period to cut the lead to 2-1. Come out in the second period, Siegenthaler scores to tie it up at 2. And then everyone's favorite whipping boy, Timo Meier, emerges from the December death. Timo from the grave, recording his first point in the month of December, getting his first goal to give the Devils a 3-2 lead. And I'm thinking, wow, this could be quite the story. Potentially, Timo gets the game-winning goal and a come-from-behind rally cry victory against the Oilers at home. That was not the script for tonight, folks. Timo gives us the 3-2 lead going into the third. And then the start of the third period, we were Vanacek'd. Team didn't play good, defensive breakdowns, yada, yada. In the end, we were Vanacek'd. He's out there doing the backstroke and freestyling in the crease. Never knows where he is, sliding all over the place. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Score 3 goals in under 3 minutes. They're now up 5-3. They tack on another one for good measure, 6-3. Absolute gutting loss at the Rock and a completely unacceptable performance by the New Jersey Devils. And folks, I didn't want to be that guy. I'm back to the drink. This team drives me to drink yet again. And at this point, I don't know. I mean, I try to stay positive and I good vibes, woosah, all those things. This team is not a good hockey team. I have to just take off the rose-colored glasses or the red and black glasses for a minute. This team is not good. I'm sorry. I'm not a believer anymore for the moment. I believe with some changes, we might be able to turn around. But at the moment, this is not a good hockey club. You don't lose at home to San Jose. You don't lose at home to Anaheim. And you certainly don't get lit up for 3 goals in the span of 2 minutes and 49 seconds, or whatever it was in the third period, to blow a lead and hand the Oilers 2 points. Good teams do not do any of these things. And so at the moment, we are not a good team. I have to come to my senses and manage my own expectations and say, at this juncture, without some major moves and people finding their games and all these other things going right, I can't say definitively that I believe we're going to make the playoffs at this point. We are just too inconsistent, and it's a shame. I don't know what else to say at this point. We really need goaltending. We really need another defenseman or two, but this just goes to show that, Severson and Graves were 2 massive losses to overcome in one summer, and it is what it is. We're now where we are. We are relying on young defense, and it might be a really long season. I hate to say it. I was a firm believer, and I thought we were definitely going to make the playoffs and blah, blah, blah. But at this point, I think maybe I was being naive. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I try to stay positive and whatever else. But the good teams don't do all these things we've been doing the past couple weeks. And I don't know that there's an easy fix where we just flip a switch and now all of a sudden these problems correct themselves. And the most glaring one is obviously goaltending, right? So I think, again, I've backed up Akira for weeks and months on the channel. I believe he could be the guy in the future. In the past couple weeks, I've seen enough to say I don't think he is the guy now. And I know for a fact Vanacek is certainly not the guy. He is god-awful. That third period, I'm sorry, folks, and I'm sorry to Vitek. Seems like a nice guy. I like you as a person. I do not want you in between the pipes for my team ever again. You are horrible. That was an atrocious performance in that third period, just handing Edmonton a win. And, I don't know. I just don't know. Try not to just sit here and rant, but it's very frustrating. And being at the games, sitting in the stands, it takes a toll on me worse than when I'm at home watching. I get very angry at home too, but when you're at the game, it just elevates, it just compounds the effect of the loss to me. And when it's a gutting loss like that, it really blows. So sitting in the stands, I watched all the people file out. I don't leave early. I sit there and watch till the bitter end. At 5-3, I was like, okay, well, if we get the next goal, maybe we can make something out of this. Then 6-3 came, and the everyone headed for the exits. And I just said, screw it, I'm going to sit here till the end, maybe catch a fight or something else interesting. Of course, none of that happened. But painful loss, sat in the stands till the end. And the only thing I can say is that we need a goaltender, immediately. Revisiting the Gibson thing, I would love Gibson, even though I don't think he's a massive upgrade over what we have now. I think it's significant enough to try to obtain him, but nowhere near the purported asking prices of 2 quality prospects in a first. I don't see any team paying that for him. So if we could get him for something reasonable, I would try to get him immediately. I really would. And if we were to make a deal with Anaheim, maybe we could throw Uncle Rico in there too and bring back Adam Henrique. Wouldn't that be something for a fourth liner? Bring back Uncle Rico, 2012 Eastern Conference Finals legend Henrique. It's over. Would love to see Henrique come back. But again, that's more of a move if we really think we're going to go on a playoff run. And I can't say, it's just hard. It's just hard. This team is all over the place, and they drive me to drink. But I would like to get Gibson or anyone else, for that matter, because it would be an improvement over what we have. I don't know what the situation with Dawes is. At this point, I don't think we have anything to lose. Bring up Dawes, give him a start. I don't think he could be any worse than what we've had lately. And yeah, bring up Dawes and give him a freaking start, man. Let's see what this kid's got, because right now Akira's not looking so hot, and Vanacek has been a known garbage commodity, at least in my eyes, for months now. So I don't know. Back to drinking. We need a goalie. And let me know what you guys thought of the game. I know there's a lot of you who are doomsdayers from the beginning, so you're going to be, I knew this team sucked and blah, blah, blah. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the game. And again, about the goalie, I mean, is there anyone else out there besides Gibson that would even be a potential? I mean, again, I would love to get Saros, but I don't think Nashville's going to move him. So I don't know who else is really out there that would be a viable option. But at this point, anybody is an improvement over Vanacek. I'm just sorry. He is just so bad. He never knows where the puck is. He swims around. You see he's looking around for them. He never knows. His awareness is just non-existent. And even when he's in a scramble, sometimes it seems like it takes him forever to even recover and get in position, where someone could have scored 3 times in the time it takes him to get up and reposition himself. I'm just tired of watching it. It's painful. This team is painful right now. And I'll be a Devils fan forever and root for the boys, but damn, nights like tonight are a real kick in the balls. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Until next time, friends, let's go Devils.